What's up, guys? MrGimms back again for another episode of GimmsRant, and today I want to talk about good and bad censorship. Now, there is good censorship, obviously. If you're going to come at the Dead by Daylight community on their streams and all that sort of thing on any sort of platform, and you're disrespectful right out of the gate, I can totally understand why, DBD would feel compelled to ban your comment, stop you from talking and continuing that sort of behavior. I can completely understand that.
While I was in the chat, I noticed a lot of people were getting banned. Some people were getting banned in the Twitch chat for even just mentioning criticism. Just mentioning it, just even saying anything remotely towards criticism. Now, we all know if you say a particular YouTuber's name or streamer's YouTuber's name, you get insta banned, which is already so stupid. The fact that you can just say a person's name just because they criticize your game heavily, you now get banned, which is silly. This is honestly the biggest idiotic move. Not only that, somebody mentioned that people were getting banned for criticism, and then they got banned, which all of this looks like damage control.
What I want to talk about today, though, is censorship in a bad way, and that's exactly what DBD are doing. They are literally stopping fans from even saying something that would be criticism or sort of, mentioning anything in a negative way. Banned straight away. Now, I took to the Stranger Things special Twitch event that Dead by Daylight hosted over the weekend that had Dustin from Stranger Things and Ninja, a famous streamer and Twitch player and all that stuff. But basically, if you even mention certain content creators' names, it was just insta banned. As well as if you mention things like "nurse is broken right now, please fix," you'd be banned just for having an opinion on whatever it is you had an opinion on, and wasn't even disrespectful or whatever, just talking about that. But furthermore, because DBD sort of hyped it as a sort of a massive event and something cool or exciting was going to happen, they also said on top of that they're handing out Dwight codes. Dwight codes were then asked for in their chat, saying like, hey, you guys are handing codes out. Please, can I have one? You were banned. I get it. There was like 12,000 whatever people there was in chat. I understand it can get a bit hectic, but you've said that you're going to release Dwight codes. People are asking for Dwight codes. You don't know when they've come into the stream, and yeah, you just ban them. You just ban them. That's what you did. But furthermore, obviously, yeah, Tericho also covered this, and is also on the bandwagon for incorrect or bad censorship. Ninja and Dustin ended up being the only two things that were a part of that stream that were awesome and exciting. And yeah, it's cool. Dustin was there. I love Dustin. I love Stranger Things. I think it's really cool. I think it's interesting, and that's neither here nor there. Ninja, honestly, I got no hate for the guy. I don't really know him too well. I know what he's accomplished though, but I don't really care if he plays my game. It doesn't really bother me. The more interesting question though to me, honestly, is who paid him? How did he get paid? How much did he get paid? More on that later, I'd say, because, yeah, that would have been quite the bill, I'd say. But moving along, the event as a whole just wasn't exciting for me or whatever, but that's fine. That doesn't matter if I wasn't excited. Maybe if I was into this game way more at the moment, I'd be more excited for it. But, there was too much censorship going on in that stream in particular, too much banning for incorrect behavior, for correct behavior, sorry. I have no idea why somebody can't ask them a question and get banned. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's a very confusing and also disgraceful thing to do on behavior's behalf. But I'll just read a couple of things now. This is Max, just a guy who sent this in from Twitter, which I'm surprised wasn't banned. If not a single new Stranger Things cosmetic doesn't get announced during this stream, I'm going to be really sad. I really want something like the Robin skin for Nancy. This stream is literally about Stranger Things. It even has someone from the cast. I still have hope. And Dead by Daylight responded with, and I'm surprised they did, to keep expectations realistic, there aren't going to be any announcements today. But if you want to hang out and watch the stream with us, we'd love to have you. Alright, fair enough. I mean, yeah, but again, just you hype this up to be this massive thing, and then you just went on a ban spree. It just makes us more pissed off, to be honest.
Again, I want to reiterate that, you know, maybe they were just trying to foster a positive only, you know, good vibes only kind of mentality in their chat. And I don't honestly envy the mods in that chat, because there's a lot of people right now that do not like Dead by Daylight and do not like behavior.
But yeah, just a lot of hypocrisy, I think, is around this, and a lot of, you know, incorrect use of censorship, and obviously looks like you're dodging questions, you're dodging the fans, customers, because that's what we are to you, as customers, paying customers. And it just seems like you're kind of ignoring us at this point, and this won't go away. And as, again, Tericho said, you have the one game going for your company. If this doesn't work, and the numbers are going down, by the way, I don't really know what else you can do. I mean, we're just going to slowly go away, and then your game's going to slowly die. It's just, besides all that, though, these are questions like, I saw balance questions in there. I saw things like frame rate, DC penalties, when there's going to be real DC penalties. And just MandyTalks is just banning people left, right, and center as well, I noticed. Which is interesting, because a fan of mine sent this to me. I'd love if DC penalties weren't needed. Sadly, it doesn't seem like this is the case. The problem is, people DC for various things. Get downed early, playing against a killer you don't like, DC playing against a perk you don't like, hex tone and broken early. I've seen all these things happen in the game, and sadly it just ruins the game for the other players. This is Rich, by the way. I do believe when you're playing an online game and you're ready up in that lobby, that you've committed yourself to play that match, regardless of whether you end up on the map you didn't like or any other reason given above. Again, extremely Rich by MandyTalks, and over this last couple of weeks, you know, I've really been bashing her and some other people, as you're aware of, and it just seems like on multiple posts on the forums, Reddit, Twitter, there's just a bam, ban. And I made it very clear in the last video I did that we came at them with non-toxic, you know, fair go sort of attitude towards it. We didn't give them any shit. We were merely just airing our grievances in a normal, mature way. Behavior. This doesn't make you look mature. This makes you look like a bunch of children in power, and it's kind of disgusting. And the community as a whole feels like you're just ignoring us now. I don't know what else to do for you. You clearly, at this point, are past caring about your paying customers. Well, let me give you an example, right? I've seen many games like you fall before. I've been in this industry longer than probably you have by the looks of it. But games like Warframe, I've had a lot of people commenting to me in the community saying Warframe was very similar, as well as Evolve, which was, you know, instead of the monster, instead of the killer, it was like an alien or whatever, fighting a group of soldiers. And that game became an absolute cash cow. The killer was nerfed to the ground. You didn't answer the community questions at all in that particular game. And eventually the killers or the monsters stopped rocking up, so the game just died. Not on top of that, but there was just bugs galore in that game, and the community just weren't having anything answered. And you guys are doing the exact same things. I mean, Friday the 13th is dead now. Why? Because the devs just stopped listening, and then they just pushed it past, and they lied about a lot of things too, to be fair. But you guys are starting to go down that route. I would definitely say, actually, I think I'm being too nice. I think you've been down that route for a long time, and I think it's time for you to wake up. Anyway, guys, that's my rant over. I hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff. If you did enjoy it, yeah, and please share this around. It really does help me out at the end of the day. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate you. I'll see you in the stream tomorrow. Have a good day.